Did you know that some people don't get on well with everyone? And did you know that truly intelligent people tend to narrow their social circle? Have you ever noticed that these people are more and more, and have you ever wondered why this happens? Maybe you think you have many friends, but if you think carefully, you will understand that, in reality, true friends are very few. And you should know that reducing the number of people you hang out with can lead to a richer and more fulfilling life. If you stick around to the end of this video, you'll discover 7 reasons why smart people choose to narrow their social circle and how you too can benefit from this practice. But before continuing, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so that you are informed when we publish new content for your spiritual growth. The morning sun filtered through the maple leaves of the Zen garden, creating a play of light and shadow on the smooth stones surrounding the monastery. Kenzan, an elderly and venerable Buddhist monk, sat in a lotus position, surrounded by his disciples and a group of pilgrims who had come from every corner of Japan. The air was thick with anticipation, as those present anxiously awaited the master's teachings. The Zen garden was an oasis of peace and tranquility. A stream bubbled softly, while the wind whispered through the bamboo leaves. Kenzan, with his saffron robe and his serene face, seemed at one with the surrounding nature. His presence exuded an aura of calm and wisdom that infected all those who found themselves in his presence. Master Kenzan, a young merchant, began, his eyes full of curiosity. "I have heard that wise people tend to shorten their social circle. Why does this happen? Isn't it important to have many friends and acquaintances to live a full and happy life?" Kenzan, his eyes shining with ancient wisdom, smiled benevolently. "Your question is profound, young friend," he replied in a calm, measured voice. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that true happiness does not come from the number of friends, but from the quality of relationships. Intelligent people learn to distinguish between superficial and deep bonds, understanding that not all friendships are beneficial. The monk looked up at the sky, where the clouds chased each other like fleeting thoughts. Narrowing one's circle does not mean isolating oneself, but carefully choosing who to associate with, favoring those who enrich and inspire us. It is a process of personal and spiritual growth, a process thanks to which each of us can find serenity and inner peace. Kenzan paused briefly, letting his words settle in the minds of those present. Then, with a flick of his eyes, he began to explain the 7 key reasons why intelligent people narrowed their social circle. The first reason he talked about was prioritizing the quality of his relationships. Wise people understand that true happiness does not lie in the quantity of friends, but in the quality of the relationships that are cultivated, said the monk. A deep and meaningful connection with a few trusted friends is worth more than 1,000 superficial acquaintances, he added. A farmer among the pilgrims nodded, adding, "As a field thrives on a few hardy plants, so our soul flourishes on a few genuine friendships. I have learned that it is better to cultivate a few true friendships, based on trust, respect, and sharing, rather than wasting my energies in many superficial relationships." Kenzan nodded in agreement and then elaborated on the concept. Superficial relationships may give us the illusion of being connected, but in reality, they leave us empty and dissatisfied. Conversations are often mundane, centered around gossip or complaints that fill our hearts and minds with negativity. In these cases, there is no real exchange of ideas, emotions, and experiences. There is simply the desire to talk about others. Intelligent people instead seek authentic relationships in which one feels listened to, understood, and valued. Relationships in which you can be yourself without masks or pretenses. While the disciples and pilgrims listened with extreme attention, the elderly monk continued speaking about the value of time. "Time is a precious and limited resource," he said, looking everyone in the eyes. "Intelligent people choose to invest it wisely, dedicating it to those who truly appreciate their company and stimulates them to grow." An elderly craftsman commented, "Like a craftsman carefully selects materials to create a masterpiece, so wise people carefully choose the people with whom they spend their time. Every moment is precious, and I don't want to waste it on those who don't appreciate or respect me. Kenzan added, "Time is like a river that flows inexorably. We cannot stop it, nor go back. Every day that passes is a unique opportunity to be lived fully, and intelligent people don't allow themselves to be drawn into futile activities or relationships that bring no added value to their lives. They are aware that time is a precious gift, a gift not to be wasted and to be used with extreme wisdom. Relationships, like everything in life, require energy," the master continued, introducing another reason why wise people prefer to associate with few people. Intelligent people know that associating with negative or toxic individuals can drain their energy and compromise their well-being. A young mother among the pilgrims came forward, saying, "Like a mother who protects her children from negative influences, so wise people protect their energy from those who depress or discourage them. I have learned to recognize the people who make me feel good than those who make me feel bad. Now I choose to only hang out with those who give me positive energy." Kenzan smiled and elaborated, "Negative people are like emotional vampires who feed on our energies. They can be critical, envious, manipulative, or simply pessimistic and complaining. Being with them exhausts us, leading us to feel empty, without hope, and it's the worst thing we can do for our mental health. Intelligent people know that it is important to protect their energy by avoiding those who make us feel bad and seeking the company of those who inspire and make us feel good." A murmur rose in the room. The pilgrims, in agreement with the words of their mentor, compared each other. The pursuit of personal and spiritual growth is another reason why intelligent people prefer to be alone, the monk said of another point in his lesson. Intelligent people are constantly seeking new knowledge and experiences that can enrich their lives and foster their personal and spiritual growth, he added. And surrounding themselves only with people who share their interests and values can help them achieve this goal. A younger monk who, until then, had been listening attentively added, "Like a tree that thrives thanks to sunlight and water, so our soul grows thanks to the inspiration and support of those who surround us. I learned a lot from my travel companions, from their successes and their failures, from their joys and their pains." Kenzan continued, "Intelligent people are not satisfied with what they know, but are always open to new ideas and perspectives. They look for friends who challenge them to think differently, to overcome their limits, to discover new passions. Remember, friendships based on mutual growth are like rivers that flow together, enriching each other." The desire for authenticity is another reason that intelligent people want to have few friends. Intelligent people appreciate authenticity and sincerity in relationships, continued the monk. They avoid associating with false or hypocritical people, preferring to surround themselves with genuine and transparent individuals. A poet among the pilgrims recited a verse, "The truth is like a rare pearl, to be kept and shared only with those who appreciate its value. I've learned that it's better to be alone than in bad company. I'd rather have a few true friends, with whom I can be myself, rather than many false friends who flatter me and betray me." And Kenzan added, "Authenticity is the basis of every healthy and lasting relationship. Intelligent people are not afraid to show their weaknesses, their doubts, their fears. They know that true friendship is based on mutual trust, on the ability to accept each other for who we are, without judgment or prejudice." Respect for one's individuality is the other piece that Kenzan spoke about to his pilgrims. Intelligent people have a strong awareness of their individuality and their needs, he said. These people do not feel obligated to conform to the expectations of others and carefully choose the people with whom they share their lives. A cloth merchant among those present commented, "Like a precious fabric that does not mix with low-quality fibers, so wise people do not allow themselves to be influenced by those who do not respect their uniqueness. I've learned that I don't have to change myself to please others. I have to be true to myself, my values, and my dreams." Kenzan elaborated, Intelligent people don't need the approval of others to feel good about themselves. They know very well that their happiness depends on themselves, not on others and their judgments. Therefore, they do not allow themselves to be influenced by trends, other people's opinions, or social pressures. They follow their own path, even if it is different from that of others. And in the end, they live more authentically and peacefully. Intelligent people understand the importance of inner peace and emotional balance in living a happy and fulfilling life, the monk said, introducing another important point. They avoid associating with people who create drama or conflict, preferring to surround themselves with individuals who promote serenity and harmony. An elderly fisherman spoke up. As a calm lake reflects the beauty of the sky, so our serene mind reflects inner peace. Over the years, I have learned that true happiness does not come from material things or success, but from the ability to find peace within ourselves. Kenzan added, "Inner peace is the foundation of a happy and fulfilling life." Intelligent people know that negative emotions, such as anger, fear, envy, are like poisons that poison our soul. For this reason, they try to cultivate positive emotions, such as joy, gratitude, compassion. And they choose to associate with people who help them maintain emotional balance, avoiding those who transfer stress, anxiety, or anger to them. A young disciple, with eyes full of enthusiasm, intervened, "Master, I have understood the importance of surrounding myself with positive people, but how can I recognize them?" Kenzan smiled and replied, "Observe how you feel when you are in their company. Do you feel energetic, inspired, full of joy? Or do you feel drained, anxious, demotivated? Positive people make you feel good about yourself, encourage you to pursue your dreams, support you in difficult times. Negative people, on the other hand, drag you down, criticize you, make you doubt yourself." Another pilgrim asked, "Master, what should I do if I have friends who are dear to me, but who sometimes make me feel bad?" Kenzan responded kindly, "Communication is key in any relationship. Talk to your friends, tell them how you feel and what you expect from them. If they are true friends, they will listen to your words and try to change their behavior. If they don't, perhaps it's time to reevaluate your friendship and, however painful, distance yourself from it and preserve your inner world." The sun was now setting, painting the sky in shades of gold and red. Those present took leave of Kenzan, bringing with them a precious teaching. True wealth lies in authentic and meaningful relationships. And you, have you ever thought about the quality of your relationships? Are you surrounded by people who enrich you, inspire you, and make you feel good?